Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. So we have a fair few things to talk about in this stream. So this could be, a long one. Okay, I'm gonna try this, try and make this a long one because last night's stream, guys, I did in fact make it short. So I want to make it up to you guys and make this one, at least, over 30 minutes long or even 40 minutes because there's actually a lot to talk about, right? And I know, right, if you guys are in fact in the crypto space, you guys would already know, okay, what is happening, with Binance, okay? Some terrible news is in fact happening with Binance right now. I have already made 2 videos, okay? So if you guys haven't seen those videos, definitely check it out. But yeah, I want to talk more about it live with you guys because I want to be more in depth. I want to go more in depth with it in the stream. So I am in fact starting the stream a bit earlier. Usually I don't stream during this time in the afternoon. Usually I do in fact stream every single night. But today I thought to myself, you know what? I want to go ahead and stream and make it a long one for you guys because, like I said, there's a fair few things that I want to talk about in this stream. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat and I'll try my best to answer it for you guys. So beginning with this, right? Beginning with this. Now, this is some terrible news, and there's a lot of FUD going around, right? There's a lot of FUD going around, the crypto community and the crypto space, spooking a lot of people out, right, in the market. And of course, they are in fact panic selling, okay? So we know, okay, the SEC is in fact suing Binance. Binance is obviously, one of the biggest crypto exchanges out there, especially in the US, right? And a fair few people here in Australia do in fact use Binance as well. I know people personally that use Binance, okay, which is unfortunate. Personally, I use CoinSpot, right, which is a pretty big crypto exchange here in Australia. I think it's the most popular one right here in Australia. But anyways, yes, Binance, okay, is in fact being sued by the SEC, okay, and not just Binance, but of course, okay, CEO, right, the CEO of Binance, CZ, okay. So they are saying that Binance, they're saying it's securities, right, with many different altcoins like Cardano, Polygon, Solana, right, Algorand, okay, and the list goes on. And I told you guys this earlier, right? If they really are truly securities, right? If these altcoins really are truly securities, then you would see the market tank even more. Yes, we are in fact seeing a slight dip right now in the market, but this is completely nothing, right? I have seen worse, right? Who remembers back, last year, right? Literally 1 year ago. Let me show you guys, right? The Bitcoin monthly returns. Back in June, we saw just in June last year, we saw it drop 37%. Bitcoin dropped over 37%. And that is because, right, a lot of negative things were in fact happening around the crypto space. Like, for example, we saw Terra Luna crash, we saw Celsius, collapsing. And not just that, right? Some other things as well, right? Of course, FTX collapsing as well in November. We saw Bitcoin drop 16%, right? But you guys can clearly see in June, it was way, way worse. So what we're seeing right now is nothing, right? Compared to what we saw last year in 2022, right? If you survived this entire year in 2022, right, you can literally survive anything. Okay, you guys can clearly see right now, okay, June, okay, it is down over 5%, 5.7%, almost 6%. This is nothing compared to what we saw last June, right? 37%. So I don't know why people are in fact panicking. Now, yes, I understand, okay, news like this, news articles like this, yes, it's very scary. I understand that, guys, but this is just all FUD, okay? They are trying to make you scared to sell off your assets, right? Your crypto assets. That is exactly what they're trying to do here, guys, right? So what I am trying to tell you guys is to not panic. Take this as an opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin and more crypto in general, right? Whatever it is that you're investing in, take this as an opportunity, okay, to buy more, to accumulate more. And that is exactly what I did earlier this morning. You guys saw I just bought more Bitcoin. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out, right? Because I also talk more about Binance, being sued by the SEC. But yes, this is some very unfortunate news, okay? And I really do believe Binance and CZ, okay, they're going to be okay, right? They got money, okay? They're not broke, they're not poor or anything like that, right? They got money, okay, and they said to themselves, right, on Twitter, that they are in fact going to, fight against this lawsuit, right, with the SEC. So I believe Binance is going to be fine, and I really do believe CZ knows what he's doing. Okay, the guy has a lot of money. Okay, he's one of the most wealthiest people that's in the crypto space, right? That's in the crypto community. So I think they're fine, to be honest. And plus, right, for example, guys, the SEC, right, the SEC, Gary Gensler, okay, Gary Gensler in the past, for many, many times, okay, has in fact called out that Ethereum is a security, okay, and a lot of people, question him. How is Ethereum a security, right? And he doesn't really answer the question, right? He sort of just moves on. He doesn't give a proper, question. So Gary Gensler is no longer targeting Ethereum. He's targeting, right, BNB, right, Binance, and other altcoins like Cardano, Solana, Polygon, right, Cosmos even, and Algorand. Where is Algorand? Somewhere around here. He's also targeting Algorand right down here. That all these crypto coins are in fact securities, and like I said many times, personally, I don't think they are securities. And if they are, right, and Gary Gensler is calling out that, that they are in fact securities, then pretty much we'll see the market drop further down, and all these crypto coins will go back down to $0 if they were actually, securities. So since Gary Gensler, okay, has no, real answer to why Ethereum is in fact a security, right, and he's sort of, failing to explain that, he's targeting these other crypto coins, right? You guys have to understand that, right? So, and of course, with XRP, right, Ripple, we know they have a court case, a lawsuit with the SEC as well, and they're 100%, right? The SEC is going to lose that lawsuit with XRP, Ripple, and then after XRP, Ripple wins that court case, that lawsuit with the SEC, we're going to see XRP pump like crazy, right? I've been telling us that many, many times. So this is just all FUD, guys, right? This is really all FUD. There's nothing to worry about, okay? There really isn't. This is just all FUD. They're trying to spook you out, right, to sell off, your assets, right, in crypto. They really are. This is complete FUD, guys. In fact, I'm going to show you guys a chart explaining that why every single time, guys, we have news like this, FUD, FUD spreading and whatnot, right, in the market and in this space, in the community, we always recover back up, okay? We just have to give it time. So before I do that, we know Bitcoin is in fact dropping, okay? Right now, it's currently below $26,000. It's sort of hovering down at this level right now. You guys can clearly see that, right? So it's still holding up at this level. So right now, Bitcoin's currently at $25,900, way below 27K now. You guys can clearly see that. And yes, we could potentially see Bitcoin, drop further down, right, to $25,000. And I told you guys that yes, if you were to see, Bitcoin have a, a dip or a correction, then we would in fact see Bitcoin drop below this level, $25,000, or maybe further down, right? But we will see. But in my opinion, if you go to the daily time frame, you just have to really zoom out and understand that we are still okay, right? Yes, it is in fact a decent drop, but still, this is nothing, I've seen way worse, okay? 2022, like I said, we have seen way worse, right? Look at this, April, May, June, those 3 months combined is a 70% drop. Just in 3 months, April, we had a 17% drop, May, we had a 15% drop, and then June, we had a whopping 37% drop. In total, that is pretty much a 70% drop just in 3 months. What we're seeing right now it's like nothing compared to what we saw last year, okay? So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys to not panic, right? I'm really trying to tell you guys that right now. But yes, the market overall is down. A lot of, altcoins are in fact dropping. You guys can see BNB is, of course, dropping massively, okay? Over 7%, 7.6%. You guys can see XRP dropping as well. Cardano, 6.2%. Dogecoin, 7%. Solana, 7% as well. So you guys get the gesture. A fair few altcoins today are in fact dropping. And I think right now is in fact a great buying opportunity. Okay, it really, really is. So days like this, we just gotta, accumulate more dollar cost average, right? I've been telling you that many times. So I want to show you guys this chart because this chart is very important. So you guys can clearly see, right, every single time Bitcoin does in fact drop, there has to be something negative, right? That's like news, like some negative news that's causing the world, right, to happen and whatnot. And you guys can clearly see Bitcoin always recovers from these negative news, right? So we know back in 2020 in March, okay, we saw COVID, right? The COVID crash, okay, and that's when we saw Bitcoin absolutely drop down. And then look at this, Bitcoin did in fact recover, right, back up. And then we saw Qcoin, right? Qcoin hack crush in August 2020. We saw a slight drop for Bitcoin right there. And then all of a sudden, okay, we saw Bitcoin pump, a massive pump up to the upside. You guys can clearly see that. And that's when we were in fact actually entering, the next bull market, right? Because at that time we were still in a bear market. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. And then back in November, right? Last November, we saw FTX. Okay. Another major crash for another, massive crypto exchange. Okay. We know what happened with FTX recently. Okay. In November, FTX crashed in November and we saw Bitcoin absolutely drop. Okay, and that's when I actually took advantage and I bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I've been telling you that many times, right? That's when I just saw Bitcoin around below $16,000 and I just took that as an opportunity to buy more Bitcoin, to accumulate more and stack more. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm glad I did do that because that was in fact Bitcoin's bottom. I actually caught the bottom, right? So that happened and you guys can clearly see Bitcoin recovered. It bounced back up, right? Couple of months later, you guys clearly see that Bitcoin did in fact have a bounce back up. Okay, and right now, this is where we are right now. Okay, the Binance FUD. Okay, like I said, there's a lot of FUD going around right now. Okay, with this news. Obviously, Bitcoin is in fact dropping, but like I said, Bitcoin always recovers, guys. So yes, okay, with this news, yes, there's a lot of selling off going on right now, but in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks, and of course, in the next couple of months, we will in fact see Bitcoin recover from all of this, okay? And it will continue to skyrocket. It will continue its rally, okay? Its rally that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin this year alone in 2023 will continue, okay? Bitcoin always recovers back up. This is not the end for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not gonna, drop all the way down to $0 and whatnot. Okay, and yes, of course, the SEC cannot say that Bitcoin is in fact a security because it's not, right? Bitcoin was created by a anonymous person, right? Satoshi Nakamoto. We have no idea to this day. We have no idea who this person is. Okay, this person still remains anonymous. Okay, it could be a man. Most likely, it is in fact a man. Or it could be a woman or a group of people. We don't know. So it's very impossible for the SEC, right, to call Bitcoin a security. And that's why I always tell you guys, if you want to make money with crypto, if you want to invest your money into crypto and you don't know where to invest it, right, which coin you want to invest in, I always tell you guys, just stick with the basics. Bitcoin and of course Ethereum, right? We can't forget about Ethereum. Okay, so treat Bitcoin, okay, like it's your own savings account because we know nowadays a lot of banks are in fact collapsing. Okay, we know that, and a lot of people are in fact wondering where should I store my money, right? You should store it into an asset like Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin has store of value. We know it's decentralized. Not there is no middleman. Okay, with Bitcoin, it's completely decentralized, right? There's no banks controlling it, right? There's no government, right? It's completely just peer-to-peer money transaction. And that's why I'm really bullish with Bitcoin, right? And I see a huge future with Bitcoin. So that's that, right? Bitcoin will recover eventually, okay? It just will, okay? Time will tell, but you guys will see that Bitcoin will 100%, 110% recover from all this FUD that's happening around with Binance and, the SEC, suing Binance, right? So that's that. So we know that the SEC, okay, has in fact been targeting many other, exchanges and whatnot, right? So BlockFi, Kraken, and FTX, and now next is Binance. Okay, so I found this really funny. Okay, with Kraken though, they just charge them with a 30 million fine for staking, right? And Kraken, that's about it. But with FTX and BlockFi, it's a bit different, right? But yeah, I found that really, really funny. And here's another chart that I want to show you guys. Okay, the Bitcoin pattern, short term, right? So I've been telling you guys as many times that towards the end of this year in 2023, I do in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least $50,000, like at least 50 to just over $50,000, right? Towards the end of this year in 2023. I think that's a very realistic price target. And you guys can clearly see, right? We could potentially see that, right? We hit bottom last November and December when we saw Bitcoin at 16K and we saw it create a new pattern up to the upside. So it's all ups from here pretty much. Yes, we're going to see, corrections every now and then, but the rally that we have in fact been seeing, like I said many times, will continue. Okay, Bitcoin's going to go to $30,000, $32, $35, $38, $40,000, $42, right? $45, okay, $48, $50, and potentially higher than that towards the end of this year in 2023. So be excited for that, guys. Okay, I'm still bullish. I don't think Bitcoin will drop back down to like below $20,000. Okay, even like news like this, okay, in my opinion, Bitcoin is still holding up very well, right? Like for the past 24 hours, it's only down 3.8%. And for the past week, 7 days, it's down 7%, which is nothing, honestly. We have seen way worse than this, like last year in 2022, right? It was way worse last year than what we're seeing right now. So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys to not panic. But that's that. Okay, that's that. Now I want to show you guys this chart as well. And this person tweeted this chart, this tweet out saying, still being patient, waiting for the buy zone. Okay, and the buy zone is right around here. Okay, and this is the thing, guys. I have been telling you guys this many times to never really, time the market. Right. So I don't think a lot of you guys should time the market. Okay, I've been telling you guys to, dollar cost average at least. Okay, so let's just say, for example, you want to invest $100 into something like Bitcoin. Okay, so every week, let's just say, right, every week you want to invest $100. Okay, $100. You do that consistently every week, no matter how Bitcoin is performing, right? If Bitcoin is, pumping or dumping, you just, chuck in $100, no matter what it's doing, weekly, consistently. Okay, I don't think we should be timing the market. Okay, even right now, a lot of people are in fact still waiting for Bitcoin to drop further down, right? But here's the thing, guys, right? Here's the thing with that. What if Bitcoin doesn't drop further down? What if Bitcoin all of a sudden, right, pumps back up to $27,000 and it continues to rally back up to $30,000? What if that happens, right? And you miss this opportunity right down here to buy Bitcoin, right? This is why I always tell you guys to, never really time the market. But yes, during this time, we could potentially see Bitcoin drop. Like I said, I bought more Bitcoin early this morning. Okay, if you guys haven't seen my most previous video, definitely check it out. I bought Bitcoin around in this level right here. Okay, just below $26,000, around 25.8. And if Bitcoin drops further down, of course, I'm going to be buying more, just like what I said many times. Okay, even in that video, right? If Bitcoin drops further down, I'm going to buy more, right? So don't time the market, guys. Take this as an opportunity right now, right this second, to buy more, to stack more, and to accumulate more Bitcoin, right? Just try not to, time the market, because trust me, guys, it's very hard to time the market, and it really does, screw with your emotions. Okay, it really does. Okay, it really does. And that's why I always tell you guys to use this investing strategy, right? DCA, dollar cost average, because you don't have to time the market. You just consistently invest the same amount every week or every 2 weeks or monthly, right? It's really up to you how you want to do it. But that's that. Okay, that's that. This is obviously not financial advice. Always do your own research, guys. Okay, always. But the Fin Greed Index is currently at 44, and we're back down in fear mode. You guys can clearly see that. So yesterday we were in fact at 53. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. We were in fact in neutral, and we have dropped all the way down to 44. Okay, so people are in fact, being fearful right now, seems like, with Bitcoin and crypto in general, right? But, like I said, you just got to think long term. Okay, you just got to really, 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 think long term. Don't think short term, because we know Bitcoin is still a new asset. Bitcoin has been around for over 13 years. Okay, it's still a new asset, right? It really is. So it's understandable why Bitcoin is this volatile. But you guys understand, once Bitcoin, um, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, new, adopters, right? New investors start, accumulating more into Bitcoin. Once people start using Bitcoin more and more and more, right? It's technology, right? And once it becomes mainstream, okay, it's going to be massive, and we won't see Bitcoin in the future. Of course, I'm talking long term here, right? I'm not talking short term, but of course, in the future, we won't see Bitcoin as volatile as it is now, right? It's still a new market, guys. Okay, that's what you guys have to understand. So it's understandable why Bitcoin and crypto is this volatile, right? The Bitcoin monthly returns, like I said, I just showed you guys. Okay, June we are in fact down over 5%. So yeah, I've been telling guys this a fair bit, that yes, right? Yes, June is usually not a great month for Bitcoin, right? Just like what we saw last year in 2022. Okay, it wasn't, performing that great. 2021, even though yes, we were in fact in a bull market, in June it was down 5.9%, pretty much 6%. We'll just round it up to 6. And in 2020 it was down 3%, right? So for the past, 3 years, June has not really been a great month for Bitcoin, and it could be the same for this year, right? It could be the same. So we will see, time will tell, but I know for a fact that June, this month, could potentially not be a great month for Bitcoin. But who knows? Maybe, in the next few weeks, during this month, we could potentially see Bitcoin flip and pump up. Okay, we could. You never really know, right? So we will see, and I will obviously keep you guys updated on that. Now, the Bitcoin runway chart, I want to show you guys this. So we know Bitcoin is in fact dropping. It dropped like 5%. Okay, and it's slightly going back up right now. Okay, slightly. It looks like it will in fact, go back up to, $26,000. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame here and have a look. Yeah, it looks like it will, go back up to 26K. We will see. But it's still holding up very well. So we know Bitcoin is dropping. Okay, I want to show you guys this. We are still in the buy area, right? You guys can clearly see that little dip right there. We are still, indicating that we are in fact in the buy area. So, people that are patiently waiting for, Bitcoin to drop further back down to like, $25,000 right on the dot, or even below in that, 24K or even 23K. If you're waiting patiently for Bitcoin to reach those price targets, okay, I highly suggest you guys to not do that. Right, buy some Bitcoin now. You never know. Like, no one realistically really knows where Bitcoin will be heading short term, right? So take this as an opportunity right now to buy some Bitcoin, right? Don't wait, guys. Don't, try your best to, time the market, because like I said, trust me, it really does, screw with your emotions. But, we are in fact in the buy area. We all should be buying. We all should be accumulating right now. This is in fact the perfect time to do that, especially days like this where the market is in fact dropping. Okay, so I think right now is the perfect opportunity to get in now, to stack more, to buy more. Okay, and if I see Bitcoin, right, if I see Bitcoin drop further down, which potentially it will, I'm gonna buy more, right? You guys already know I'm gonna buy more. And of course Ethereum, I want to go ahead and buy some more Ethereum as well, right? So maybe in tomorrow's video you guys will in fact see that if I see Bitcoin or Ethereum drop further down, I am 110% going to be buying some more, okay? Because I think right now is in fact the perfect opportunity to stack more, 100%. So that's that. And also, guys, out of the crypto news, okay, I want to talk about this, Apple. Okay, so Apple just announced some fair new things, right? Some new technology, okay, and softwares and whatnot, right? So they announced a fair bit of things, okay? The Vision Pro headset, that's a big one, okay? And I saw it, sort of, and it's pretty interesting, right? Like, the future is really here for Apple, okay? What they're doing right now for society and the world and whatnot, the future is really, really here, right? It's pretty much like a VR, headset. It pretty much looks like that. I don't know if you guys actually have seen it. I'll probably just show you guys a photo of it or something. Is there even images? Yeah, there is. So this is what it looks like, guys, right here. It's pretty interesting, right? It really is. It's pretty interesting. This is what it looks like when someone's wearing it. Find it pretty funny actually. It looks like they're wearing one of those like snorkeling things. But guys, the future is here, right? Apple is doing some amazing things. But guess how much this is, right? This Vision Pro. It's over $3,000, $3,500. That is absolutely insane. Like it really is, guys. Like I think Apple really does need to chill with their pricing on these products, right? But like I said, I don't even know what this headset does. I really don't. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of overpriced, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like most of their products, I feel like they're selling. It's just overpriced. Like I'm not hating on Apple, guys. Okay, I love Apple, right? I really do. Like everything that I own is pretty much Apple. Like I have an iPhone and whatnot. You know what I mean? I got AirPods. I got a MacBook, right? MacBook Air and whatnot. Speaking about MacBook Airs, they actually announced the new 15-inch MacBook Air. So a 15-inch version of that. So that is pretty big, I guess. And also a fair few things right here, right? They are announcing iOS 17, which looks pretty interesting. I can't wait for that. And FaceTime for Apple TV, which is pretty cool as well. So yeah, Apple is doing some amazing things, right? They really are. But yeah, that's that, guys. But yeah, back to this, guys. Okay, Binance being sued by the SEC. This is literally nothing to worry about. Okay, I want to try my best to tell you guys that right now. Okay, there's a lot of fight going around right now. Okay, around the community, and I just want to tell you guys that this is completely nothing to worry about. Okay, this is just all FUD in a way. Okay, to get you to be spooked out and to get you to panic sell in a way. It's just panic in general, right? But there's no need for that. Okay, there really isn't, guys. We're chilling. You know what I mean? We really are. So, yes, the Securities and Exchange Commission filed 13 charges against Binance. Okay, the world's largest crypto exchange. Okay, because we know Binance is in fact a massive exchange, right? It really is. And of course, they're in fact suing CZ, right, the CEO of Binance as well. So there's a lot of things going around with Binance and CZ himself, right? But I think they're fine. Okay, in my opinion, they have a lot of money, and like I said, they even tweeted themselves that they will in fact fight against this lawsuit with the SEC, which is great, right? Which is amazing. But yeah, guys, you guys have to understand with the SEC, suing people and whatnot. You guys have to understand they're not going to like prison or in jail or anything like that. Okay, they really are. Okay. I know back in the day, a few months ago, I believe. I don't know if you guys heard of this, right? I don't even know if this is even true, but I'm pretty sure it is. That Elon Musk, okay, Elon Musk even got sued by the SEC, right? Because of his tweets, what he was saying on Twitter and whatnot. And then pretty much Elon Musk just paid the down fee and whatnot, right? Whatever, the SEC charged against him for his tweets, and simply Elon Musk just moved on. It's sort of similar like that. What's happening with Binance and CZ, right? Like CZ is not gonna go to prison or anything like that. Okay, just relax. Okay, it's not that deep, but they're just pretty much getting charges and whatnot, right? But that's about it. So it's nothing too crazy. Okay, it sounds crazy, right? But this is just all fun at the end of the day, guys. Okay, it really is. And this is how the market is reacting to it, which is understandable. You know what I mean? It really is understandable, right? But yeah, a fair few things on factor dropping. Filecoin, okay. The SEC also called Filecoin a security. It's down 7%. But yeah, like I said, guys, like if these crypto coins, these altcoins were actually securities, these crypto coins would have dropped to like $0 by now. So clearly, right, we're good. Okay, they're not securities, right? Gary Gensler is just targeting different coins and whatnot, right? So they're just starting stuff up pretty much, because they know that they can't do anything with Ethereum, they can't do anything with XRP, and of course Bitcoin, right? So they're targeting these other altcoins, and of course another crypto, a massive, crypto exchange, Binance, right? But I think they're fine in my opinion. I think they're good. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here. I tried my best to make this a long one. Okay, I think I've been streaming for about 30 minutes now, but that's long enough, I guess. But yeah, I will in fact be streaming most likely tomorrow. I don't think I will stream tonight like my usual time. I know I'm streaming right now. Okay, usually I don't really stream at this time, but I think I might actually start streaming at this time as well, right? Either this time in the afternoon or at night, right, in the next few hours. But I will see. Okay, we will see. But that's that, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, the one that I uploaded a couple of hours ago, definitely check out those videos. I really would appreciate that. And like I said, tomorrow, if I see Bitcoin drop further down, okay, or even Ethereum, I'm planning on buying more Ethereum, right? If Bitcoin or Ethereum, or they both, drop massively more down to the downside, right? They have a bigger correction tomorrow, I will go ahead and invest more, okay? Because I think right now is in fact the perfect opportunity to buy more crypto, okay? It really is. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, okay? But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support lately. I really do appreciate it. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers very soon. I know we can reach that goal, so let's do it. And I know a lot of guys that are in fact watching my videos and my streams are not subscribed, so please consider subscribing. Every single day I'll talk Bitcoin and crypto, give you guys updates, what's happening around the crypto community and the space. So please consider subscribing if you guys are in fact in the crypto space, and if you guys are in fact investors or even traders. I really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.